guys, so this video is going to be my July wrap-up. Yes. Yeah, so in July I've read 4 books and I started, I've read 4 but I started 1. Anyway, so the first one I finally finished was Malice, which I've started in June for my LGBTQ plus video, but I finished the 6th of July. This one I gave it 3.5 stars. It was good, kind of long. The story was kind of long, but I really loved the character. So if you're like a character person, that's great. But plot wise, yeah. This one is a Sleeping Beauty retelling. So if the Aurora, which is the princess, fall in love with the dark magic fae, the evil sorceress. So yeah, it's nice. It's I liked it. Don't want to pick up this second one soon, so maybe I'll wait when it's coming out in paperback, just to know what happened, because I kind of want to know. But yeah, writing style wise, yeah, like I said, really, maybe it's just me, but really difficult to kind of picture where we were, because there is massive time jump, but you don't get it. So they don't make it clear that there was a time jump, or that it's been 7 days since. I thought it happened 3 to 5 work days, you know. Anyway, so kinda weird in that sense. Maybe it's just cause it's adult, but in YA they make it clear for you. But in this one I was a little bit lost. So in this one I was a little bit lost in time. I was how? Cause it seems like they fall in love in legit 2 days. So I was that's insta love, baby, and I don't like it. But no, they knew each other for at least a month, I think. So it was weird. I didn't get it. The plot twists were predictable, because if you have read a little bit of fantasy, you know where this is going. But it's good, small. It's not small at all, but it's a nice LGBTQ plus read. Yeah. Next book I've read was Book of Night by Holy Black, which I've gave 4 stars to. This one is the Illumicrate exclusive one. Really loved it. Real good book, and I'm happy because I have 3 copies of it. So I was hoping that I'll like it. This one I started the 6th, right after I finished Malice, and I finished it the 13th, which gave me 7, a week to read it. It's a smaller one, but it's dense. It's a little bit denser than what I usually read. It's adult as well. I love Holy Black's writing. New thing for if you're here. I love the Cruel Prince, so it's really not surprising for me. Loved her writing. This one as well had time jump. Not time jump, but you didn't know time had passed. So I was a little bit confused at first, because one chapter you got the present, and another chapter you had the past, which I would have loved to have a little bit more of the past to understand her in the present, because at first you the past more, because you get to know her and know how she became a thief, something like that. But when you're like in the middle of the action, it just cuts it. Cuts the action like in the middle, and you're like, I don't want to know what happened to you when you were like 7. I don't care now. I want to know what happens now. Like, you get it? But it like break the tension a little bit. So that's what it was meh about. But it was really good. I really want to know the I really want to read the second one, because there is a second one. The ending. I read it for like my 12-hour readathon, like trying to read for 12 hours straight, which didn't really happen, but yeah. And you see my reaction to the end of this book. Like, at first I thought it was going to be a like 3-star read, because it's like meh, but those last 100 pages, and it's like 300 pages, so you're like at the 150 mark, you're like, okay, I know where this is going. But no, you don't at all. You're like, what? Yeah, after you're like, this is where the pace is coming, like, is going, I don't know. Anyway, so this is where the pace was like picking up, so it was a little bit faster, and I was like, I want to know more, because at the beginning it's like kind of slow, but yeah, at the 15% mark, like downhill good, because it was really fast, and like a lot of things were unraveling, so you're like, what, plot twist after plot twist, which I really liked. The plot twist was really good for this. Yeah, and the end, because there is a plot twist, but there is a second plot twist at the very end, and this is where the the plot twist at the very end. You're like, I want to have the second one like as soon as I can, because I want to know. Because this one is like about a girl who have a boyfriend, and she's like in a world where shadows can be stolen and modified to be like their own entity, something like that. Like, it's like your pet, but not really your pet. It's like another person that's like their slave. So it's weird. But the magic system is kind of weird and not really explain all that much, because it's like established for the reader, because she's been there since like she's 7. But for us, it's like, can you explain in detail a little more? Because I'm getting kind of lost here. But she's not. Like, so the magic system is like a bit iffy, but it's good. You don't get showed a lot, and not like, they don't tell you what happened, they show you what happened. So that's fun, because I don't want to know about your trauma if you're just gonna like trauma dump me. I want to see it for my own eyes and say, ah, that's why she's there, that's why she's going there. It's really a good book. Really nice. Some people say it's not adult. Like, it's adult. I don't know what you've been told, that this is supposed to be YA, but no, there's really hard topic which I wouldn't want young Anaoups like reading. Yeah, 14 years old Anaoups shouldn't be reading this. So it's young adult, like not fully adult, but like 17 to 23 maybe adult. Like, that's a good book for this age. Like, it's appropriate, and it's not young YA. It's not YA. Like, it's adult. Not high fantasy adult, but it's adult. Yeah. So I don't know where all of these people are coming from saying it's not adult, because there is topic like drugs and like childhood trauma, which I wouldn't want like teenagers to read it, because I wouldn't want my sister to read this one now, because she could pick up on something like not good for her. So yeah, like childhood trauma is a lot here, and like she has mommy issues, Like the main character has mommy issues, and she has like relationship issues, but like she doesn't want to commit, so commitment issues. Like it's really heavy on this topic, but she want to better herself, so it's good. It's not, it's heavy in the meantime to being like uplifting. It's weird, yeah. It's dark and heavy, but you had some like moment to break out the tension. Yeah. So really good. I like it. 4-star. This one was How the King of Helfame Learned to Hate Stories, which is a short collection stories about Cardan from The Cruel Prince, from the Fold Cavity Hair series. I still don't know how to say it. It's like the trilogy that Holy Black wrote, that was like massively popular on BookTok. Yeah, and that made me go back into reading. So yeah, this one 5 out of 5. No questions asked. Really love Cardan. You see his point of view from like his childhood to like where he's at the end of Queen of Nothing, which was really great. And it has like pictures, not pictures, but like imagery. Like it's so pretty, really pretty. I read it in like an hour, I think, or 2, in like my 12-hour readathon. Really loved it. 5 out of 5. I cannot tell you really what it's about. It's about his childhood and how he became who he is now, and his redemption arc at the end. Like, that's it. So if you are a big lover of like the Cruel Prince saga, you need to read it. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. So I read it and really loved it. Last book I fully finished in July was Forgery of Roses by Jessica S. Olsen. This one I don't know. This one I gave 3 stars because it was a meh book. Like, I tend to read not bad but not that good either. Like, I thought it didn't give what it was supposed to give. Like, I thought this, I thought it was going to be like more suspenseful than that, but no, the twists are predictable, happens and why, so I didn't really care all that much. But I was like, I wasn't rooting for the main character. She was kind of annoying, and yeah. One twist was nice, but I kind of saw it coming. But the character was like, you really had in depth, like, in the character. Like, if you're a character-driven person, don't read this book, cause meh, kind of nuts. Like, a little bit from the boy, which is, I don't know what his name is. He's like, not Mira. Mira is the girl. I really didn't like her all that much. Don't really know. Is like Harris's son, which is like August. His name is August. The boy was not the kind of, he's like a soft boy who has social anxiety. That's my cup of tea in my book. In real life, don't really care. In my book, I want a solid bad boy. Is it clear? Yes. This one, like, the 2 main character were like, wasn't really rooting for either of them. I was rooting for the bad guy. Like, at the end, I was like, I love him. He has character. He's the only character who has character. You understand? So, meh. 3 stars because it's not bad, because the plot was like kind of going somewhere, but because like, yeah, it's, I don't know, Hellcrate tends to disappoint me these days, and this one is an Hellcrate exclusive, so I'm really sad about it. Because the picture were like, wow. Like, this was why I wanted to read it. But you don't have any scene apart from it where they almost, like, you're supposed to have tension. Because it's like forbidden romance. And she's like, I'm just a poor little girl who's not rich and you are, and blah blah. But there's no tension. Like, there's one almost kiss and there's one real kiss in all of the book. Like, can you give me more? If there is a romance subplot, can I have more than that? Yeah, so I kind of bashed it, but the story is great. I really liked her sister. Her sister had character. She really liked frogs, which, relatable. And she had a great sense of humor. Really liked her. She was funny for a little sister who was sick. So really, the little sister was like the main like thing for her, Mira, which is the character, the main character. Like, she wanted to help her sister like get better and have money to pay for her doctors, but you don't see any like real qualities or like stuff that's bad about any of them. It's they fell flat. Like, really, yeah. I like trope, but this one was like, nah. And the last book I've started this July was is Skin of the Sea, which I've not finished yet, and we're like in August, so yeah, I'm now at the like 58% mark. Still don't know what this is about. Like, it's kind of going nowhere, but anyway, it's like the main character is a mermaid and her job is to collect souls from the sea to make their way to like heaven. And one day she just, instead of waiting for the guy to die, she saves him. Yeah, so this what happened, and there's a lot of thing that happens after that, but I'm gonna tell you in my August wrap up, because I'm gonna finish it probably soonish. Yeah, so I've really finished only 4 books, but I like it. 4 book for myself, that it's in a like slow, like bumpy, not I don't know how to say it, but like, I'm not in the mood to read, so yeah. So I'm gonna show you my story graph for this month. So like I told you, I've read 4 books. Most of them were dark, adventurous, intense. These 4 books, or in total, was 1,400 pages. Not book. Yeah, which kind of good. Not gonna lie. No, that's not good at all, cause should have read more. Anyway, pace, one was fast pace, which was the King of Helfing, the King of Helfing Learn to Hate stories, and the other 3 were medium pace, which tends to be my pace that I like more. Page number, like 3/4 of them were like 300 to 499 pages, and the only book that I've read have been, no, not the only, and How the King of Helfame Learned to Hate stories, which is a novella, so it's under 300 pages, kind of normal. It's fiction, because I don't read non-fiction, and genre, 4 of them were fantasy, 3 of them were young adult, 2 of them were romance, and 1 was LGBTQ+A, makes sense because I didn't finish Alice for my LGBTQ plus video. So yeah, format only print. Yeah, only print. Average rating, average star rating was 3.88 star, because I literally have one of each, going from 3 star to 5 stars. So the average is that. And pages read in July were, I had a boost in the start of July. Literally have, what the fuck? Yeah, so there's no more electricity now. That's fun. It's coming back, yes. What the fuck? Anyway, so I had like a boost in the like beginning of July, but I don't know if it's a real like high boost, cause it's when I like put in Storygraph, the app, in my phone, so I don't know if it's really real or not. Anyway, but after it was the time I like did my 12-hour readathon, which was at 13, and after it's like I mostly read like before the 22, because after that I was like meh, in a reading slump, not really happy. You're gonna hear my dog because he didn't like that. Anyway, so that's kind of the end. I've read like 30 pages at the end of the month, but that's bad. So yeah, so this was all for my July wrap up. For a book is kind of nice. I usually go from like 3 to 5 book a month, depending on how many times I have, because I usually have more time when I have school, which is weird because I have school, like but I kind of like force myself to go to the library at my school, so I'm like sitting and reading when I have the time, because when I do not have like school, I'm just at home before work. And at home, what do I have? Wi-Fi, and I can watch my stream, and I can like watch Daredevils and The Boys like I did mostly throughout July. But when I have school, I don't openly watch Daredevil in the middle of the library. Like, that's weird. I'm not gonna have my cell phone right here and watch Daredevil when it's day, because I cannot see anything when it's day. Anyway, maybe in August I'll have better luck, because I'm already starting school like the 22, which is my birthday. Really sad about that, but yeah. This, I don't know what because I'm a mood reader and I kind of have a forced TBR, but I don't really like want to have that, because right now Skin of the Sea is not making me like want to pick it up, because it's good but not like 5-star good, and I need 5-star good or like 4-star, because I really don't care for the 3-star books that I've only read this year. Like almost, I guarantee you at the end of the year, half of my book are gonna be 3-star, because I don't know, I'm just that lucky, I guess. Anyway, that's going on a rant and I don't want to do that. So for a book which I loved, except for Forgery of Roses, yeah, it's great. It's great for little miss me. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, you can comment one book that you read this month. Yeah, and if I should read it, nice. And if you if you want to subscribe as well to see more of my face, that would be great. Yeah, I hope you have a nice day, night, whatever you are. Anyway, so bye!